Here's how to use AI to generate first-time home buyers burning questions that you may have never thought of. Now watch till the end to learn how to use this potent information in your messaging and to your potential leads. I understand that after decades in the real estate game, your curiosity and expertise is way beyond answering a question on where to contact the utility company. And this is why your messaging may not resonate with the first-time home buyer. Now, I'm here to show you a creativity hack, you can call it, that allows you to hijack a first-time home buyer's mind and answer the questions that are on the top of their mind, effectively building you as an authority that knows exactly how to navigate them across the complex landscape of buying and selling real estate, right? Because you are an expert, but these very shallow questions may just be completely overlooked by you. Like if somebody calls you up and asks you, hey, where do I contact utilities at? You might just scoff at that. Like you really don't know how to do that and you're 40 years old. So this will allow you to get into their mind and at least get inspiration to be able to use some of this information in your messaging to better resonate with the people you're trying to reach, right? First time home buyers, etc. And to do this, we're going to leverage AI platforms such as the well-known ChatGPT, as well as Gemini AI, that can scour the internet for information on forums, reviews, blogs, to get those first-hand words that come out of your target market's mouth. And this will speed up the process of deep market research 20 times, as the AI does all of the legwork for you and gets you the information you need instead of you spending hours on end looking like yourself through these forums and what type of questions they have. Now to start things off, let's get a basic framework from ChatGPT that we can effectively prompt Google's Gemini with. Now the two differences here is ChatGPT does have access to the web, but Google's Gemini is a lot more powerful, right? Because it's built by Google and Google is a search engine with all this information we need. So let's type in a prompt here. Now let's review the prompt I've generated here for us. So I am a real estate agent who's trying to tailor my messaging to better resonate with a first-time homebuyer by answering their most burning questions. Write me an effective prompt that I can use to prompt Google's Gemini AI with the goal of getting top 20 questions that a first-time homebuyer may have. Ask it to look through real conversations on forums such as Reddit and Twitter, as well as popular blogs that may seem helpful. Okay, so let's see what it spits out. And this is ChatGPT 4, so it should be more creative than 3.5, but 3.5 should also work because this is a very simple task. Okay, so here's the prompt that it's going to want us to use. Using data from discussions on real estate forums such as Reddit, interactions on Twitter, or through blogs, please compile a list of the top 20 questions. Should reflect common concerns, misunderstandings, key decision-making factors highlighted by these individuals to navigate the process of buying their first home. And then it's going to explain why it wrote that. Yeah, I like it. I mean, these are not necessarily real estate forums, but let's give it a shot. So let's go over here to Google's Gemini AI. Both of these are very easily found. I'm sure you guys can handle that yourselves. Um, let's see what it gives us here. Okay, so it's going to give us categories and then questions. Perfect. This is all the ammunition you need. This is tons and tons of ammunition that you can use. We have financing and affordability. I'm not going to go through each one of these, but let's just pick one random one. What's the difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval? Um, what type of mortgage is best for me? We got home searches, red flags to look for in a house, during showing. We got process and paperwork. What role does a real estate agent play? There you can, build yourself up and make yourself seem extremely valuable as you are saving the money and time. Then concerns and considerations. Is this a good time to buy? What happens if I can't afford, mortgage payments in the future, etc. This is great stuff. And a lot of this stuff, I mean, sure, you may have thought of, 3 or 4 of these questions on your own, just from speaking with people throughout the years. It's cool. but this will make sure that you don't have any gaps, in your messaging, and you're kind of hitting them from all angles and all angles, right? You have financing, you have home search, you have the process, and then concerns and considerations, right? That's how it like to call those angles. But these are all different ways that you can kind of help out a first-time home buyer. And if you help them out for free by answering one of these questions, or this will be on the top of their mind. Okay, they'll be thinking about this all day, every day. Oh my gosh, I'm going to a showing, in 2 days. They might be sitting at work and thinking like, okay, maybe I should be looking at the windows or um, the floor. But if you can kind of sit them down for 30 seconds to a minute with a short form piece of content and answer this question for them, hey, here's what you should look for, the top 5 things, boom, 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 boom. The rest is kind of, miscellaneous you can get away with, not looking at. That's going to build your trust so high with them, and you're going to become an authority in their world, right? In their little ecosystem of their mind. And they're going to be more willing to reach out to you because you've already answered a question. I mean, all you did is recorded yourself answering the question, right? And then thousands of people are able to view that, and you've built trust with thousands of people. They're now going to reach out to you because they, in their mind, they got kind of one-on-one help from you to answer that question. So you're just giving yourself a lot of leverage by kind of posting this content. And we'll get into that, right? So I'm going to take all these questions and I'm going to organize it in a Google Doc for you guys. I'm not going to waste your time with that, but I will link it in the description so you guys can access it and have these questions for yourself. So don't worry about copying all this down. Okay. Now, the most important thing, as I just said, is to take action upon this potent information that we have here, that we just gathered. The best way to do this is to make compelling content that is useful to the home buyer or seller. And that will allow you to have a lot of leverage. It's a one and done. You record one of these questions, done, post it. You can do a few of these a week. And then, you have 2-3 weeks and you have them all taken care of. And it's all out there on the internet. And if a client or something like that messages you, hey, what about this? Send them that video, unless they have something really specific, right? Saves you time. It really is an investment here. It really is an investment here answering these questions. Now, I'm going to want you to write 3 to 4 sentence scripts. It could be a little bit longer, right? Depends on the question. It all depends on the question. For a short form piece of content to post on your Instagram, Facebook, wherever else you'd like to post it. And this content will nurture your current followers and will also build you into a known authority in your local area. I would also recommend looking into making Twitter posts and any other place where your messaging can be seen by people, itching to get these questions answered. Go beyond what I've told you here. Join groups, interact with past clients, use whatever you can to start engaging with people and answering these questions because it really is valuable what you're doing here. Okay. And if you don't have any followers or eyeballs on your messaging, then watch my last video, which I will put a card up there, on the Realtor social funnel that shows you step by step what you need in order to get attention and leads messaging your inbox on autopilot. And make sure to like the video if this helped you, and I'll make sure to post more content like this, through your guys' feedback. Make sure to hit subscribe as well so you do not miss those future value packed videos when they come out. So I hope this helped you guys out a little bit. And yeah, the Google Doc will be linked in the description for you. Have a good day.